Libra placements, Sun, Moon, Ascending in Venus. Thank you for joining in. This is going to be a full moon reading for October 20th, 2021 for the full moon, October full moon in Aries. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to do what I like to call a master shuffle. The first deck is the message, so we're going to go into that first. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope that you get something out of this message. I'm going to do a little part with one of the decks where I want you to go ahead and interpret what you see from the cards yourself, which is from the Power deck. I can't wait to get to that because that's one of my favorite parts about reading with that deck. For myself is being able to see all of the extra messages and guidances that come from the images and things like that. I hope we're all doing well. I'm going to turn these around. Thank you. So I like to just work with whatever cards come out typically, with a maximum of 4 in mind. I've already, well, and these are 4, so I've already sort of outlined that with the source. And let me go ahead and put these aside so there's enough room. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch these out. Let's see what you got. So first we have the 9 of Diamonds, followed by the Ace of Hearts, the Queen of Spades, or Queen of Clubs, my bad, and the Sun. Excellent. So there are good things coming for you, Libra, or there are already things happening to you. Let's go ahead and I'm going to now move over to a to a Power deck and see if there are any messages from the cards, written messages that want to come out that relate to the cards that came out in the Illuminated Tarot deck. I'm going to go ahead and try to double whammy and pull messages from the Illuminated deck as I shuffle these. Yeah, there's a balance here that's coming, a better balance. Yes, a better sense of balance maybe. Stay optimistic, stay full of love, allow what you love to flow out and permeate and affect your surroundings. There may be a lot of things going on, but you have your eye on something in particular, and I hope that, Libra, you are going toward that and sort of jumping on that, if you will, for better terms. So let's see, we got Strength and Illumination. Yeah, it's funny that we got Illumination and Strength also. They're 10 digits apart. Illumination is 37, Strength is 27. Because the Sun is out. The Sun is out and it is out loud. So let's see. For Illumination, let me see if there are any messages. Yeah, it all I see here coming to an ending to start again, right? So I think this message here is really talking about, like this card says, the totality of your creativity coming from coming after you've begun the work, on the inspiration around you, like eagles, and cheer you on to illumination. So yes, I would say don't rely on, you know, the don't rely on the reception of others. Wow, yes, don't rely on the reception of others. But do what you can, give what you can, and what you know you can do, and then a bunch will open up to show you, because your Page of Swords is reversed. You want to turn that right around, that throughout the cloudiness and everything, that you can produce, you can do what you love, and you can be what you love, and you can reflect what you love. Let's see from the Strength card. Learn by seeing that your life is a teaching. Learn by seeing that your life is a teaching. So, yes, I feel like there's a great message of balance here. Production with the Empress, and sort of doing for others. That's going to be really good for you, Libra, and it's going to illuminate. We got both the Sun and the Illumination card. It's going to really have the space to show you more of what you can do and where you can go forward in your process, right? But stay true to yourself and what you love, and keep doing those things that you love. That's what I would say for this reading for you, Libra, and I am hoping that you're having a great October. It started with your season. I think your season ends either today or tomorrow. So happy birthday, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you again, and I hope this was plentiful. Oh, before I sign off, here are the images for Illumination and Strength. So they're very consistent. Very consistent. I think that this is also about finding stillness, finding solidarity within yourself, and not so much depending on the influence of others, and things of that nature. Sorry, I'm trying to get them aligned so that the glare is gone. There is illumination to be had. All right, Libra, thank you. Hi, Capricorn. Thank you for joining in, and this is going to be the full moon reading for the full moon, the October full moon in Aries that's coming up on October 20th. And I'm just going to give you a quick read, as quick as I can anyway. I think for Libra, they got about 8 minutes. So let me go ahead and get into it. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much again for joining. Doing the Master Shuffle. Ooh. All right. And then I'm just going to go ahead and let the cards speak for themselves. I'm using 3 decks today for your reading. And with one of the decks, I would like for y'all to interpret sort of what you get from the images, from the message of the card, or what messages you get from the card via their images. Ooh. Alright. So, yes, and the way that I sort of read is that I don't pull the cards. I let them sort of speak for themselves. And I draw the max at about 4 cards, at 4 cards exactly, actually, because that fulfills, you know, I saw this card in the pre-shuffle. That fulfills all the balance of, I feel like, the reality that we're in. And I do like to give more practical, more pragmatic readings, because maybe not everybody's into this stuff, but the guidance is for whoever is here, whoever checks it out, you know. One more card, please. I feel cards literally jumping in my hands, so it's 2 minutes, guys. Sorry, this is my first read. And I'm grateful that you're watching. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and let this dude come out, because that's not the first time he's one to come out. So yeah, I see a lot of independent energy, to be honest. So, Capricorn. Well, I guess being the first sign to kick off the fiscal year is one thing, and then being also a cardinal sign, which are the leaders of the zodiacs, makes sense that it would be rather independent. Looks like you're sort of moving away from attachments or past relationships. Let's see what the power deck has to say in relation. You're doing it with wisdom, doing it wisely, nobly. But you're doing it. You're definitely doing it. I see that the mindset is growth. Ooh. Any more power deck cards? Any more cards of wisdom for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Thank you. Balance of divine feminine and masculine. Doesn't look like there's any more cards that want to come out, so it may just be this card, and this card may be all that's needed. It just really felt kind of stagnant, and for this, you got imagination, sorry. So yes, these are beautiful cards. I see that the sword that this card is holding, which is the King of Spades, King of Swords, is in the middle of this table. Yeah, I'll go closer. In between this king and his reflection. And I think that right now, maybe against like maybe unintendedly, you're really looking back at yourself and the growth that has made you who you are, and tied to wisdom, the wisdom that you've gained through it all. There is a sense of peace here, right? And balance. It feels very, very balanced. These are all very balanced cards. This is the image. I showed it to you sort of already. I'm going to see what it says here. Okay, this is what sticks out. Always remember that inspiration often comes after reflection, after the seed of creativity is planted. So that's the sentence for this card that sticks out in this read for me, in relation to this read the most. But I want you to go ahead and see what sticks out in this photo for you, and see what grabs you and what sends you a message. I'm going to put it a little bit closer so maybe you can see it more clearly. And Capricorn, I want you to go ahead and give in to this moment, really. This serenity that's being given. Sorry, that's what I get from the card with this little, well, actually the entire card. Also, maybe go get out into nature. Make plans for going out into nature during the spring, during the summer of next year. Now, make the plans now. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to reading for you in the future. And take care.